Remnants. I hope you hear me and you hear me well. Sadly, I am forced to use a fraps to record it, and it's not great. It's not great at all. If you're not familiar with this game, it's called the Remnant of the Precursors, and it's straight remake of the Master of Orion, the first and the best, and probably the only great 4X game ever, alongside with Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. Yeah. As you can see, it have most of the races from the basic game, and the rest are coming soon, so it will take some time. And well, oh shit, I didn't save. Never mind. Let's check if I have. Okay. This isn't right again. So okay, should restart. And you can see there is plenty of options, especially, or maybe not plenty. What the fuck? Yeah, the ludicrous amount of, or maybe insane is better word, of the galaxy size. You can also multiply AI, which is great, and probably you can put all of the races in the game, which is great. And difficulty currently is only one level. You can observe the AI doing, or you play as player. Okay, this sounds not great, but okay. And the guy who doing it plan to make the AI that not cheat and do not have any bonuses that player do not have. And it's actually pretty smart and can kick ass. And that is how probably Skynet is born. Dawno amerykańskie. It's like they do not watch their own films. Anyway, the difference in the difficulty levels will be affecting player. So if you wanna play harder game, you just apply penalty to yourself, like less research, less production, and well, it's this game, maybe less population growth. Yeah, and if you wanna have easier game, you apply bonuses. So you have cheaper research, cheaper production, and faster population growth. It's allowed to make actually good AI that can play with no cheating, which is kind of brilliant. Yeah. So okay, let's go. And there is thing that is completely unnecessary, the lore in the game, and well, it's not terrible or bad, it's not really that good. And well, the strength of Master of Orion, the first and the best, was in their cartoonish races that fits stereotypes well, and that it don't really tell you much about the universe, so you can feel it with your own creations, and you play the games and half the game was in your mind, maybe even whole game. And I don't think so. I put the eye. Yeah. Okay. And what I was talking about. Yeah. And here you have the aliens that are actually alien, and instead of noble birds, Alkari with normal humanoid like armor, you get fly jumping chickens, and yeah, they don't really look that familiar or that human-like. It's not great, in my honest and humble opinion. Not terrible, I probably will get used to do it. But okay, let I do some shit and basic expanding. Yeah, it's pretty much as a player. It even building scouts. Desert. I mean, it looks like desert, but where is my dunes? I want dunes, not some. As far as I can tell, the AI can expand pretty well. And, well, go back to game. There is of course plenty of UI upgrades, which is great. So you can see the range of the scanners, the range of normal ships, and the range of the ships with the expanded fuel tanks. You can also add grid or the range of the star from specific star. One is the one unit, and this is all pretty nice. You also have everything that you actually need here, with the amount of passes you want and sliders. I don't know why the sliders go away, because they are pretty much simple, efficient, and best suitable for the job. And with the system of sliders, you don't actually need micromanage that much. Of course, you have also colonies screen with plenty of new tabs, and which is better, you have access directly to the planet, and you can do everything you need, which is great. Again, the text screen with the ladder system is of course, what the terrible font here. Maybe it's similar to Regino, but yeah, it's not great. Where is my ships? Okay. And we have of course also info about other races or your. And yeah, we don't need any aliens yet. And there of course is fleet and the fleet command. You can produce multiple ships and put in on the wanted target with this menu simple. And you can also mark out the fleets easily and send in when there you want. It's pretty good tool, and it's shame that you don't have it in the base game. Of course the dressing is the same, but with the addition of the RGB colors, so you can find your little guys. And it still has 6 D6 max, which is another brilliant and heavy decision making solution. That we meet the Psilons, and they're actually pretty sexy this time, which I'm very conflicted about. Yeah, and this is another problem. Maybe it's work in progress and it's changed, but in the old Master of Orion you could simply see the mood of the alien, if he's pleased or not, if he's angry or he's potentially lost, by looking at it. It was music that was playing in the background, it was the guy on the hologram and the lights, and his face and eyes. Sometimes it changes on the mood. So if you pierce, they will be looking like angry. And here there is only this color, as you can see, and it's not really great. So I meet another chickens. And let's look at them. Okay, so there is one, Tipperary, there is Burrati, and they are blocked. Pretty much they must go by us, because they have no range here. And there is the Psilons. And there is another problem, the colors are pretty similar, so maybe this is Tipperary, and this is Psilons. Yeah, but it's nice that then you can have multiple races there. And for example, yeah, that's you can see the diplomatic relations, and if they meet somebody, intelligence about them, and their military is probably a scout that you meet. And the map. Oh, they're here. The chicken was blocking us. Now, there is another beers. Come on, beers. And they go sabotage. And I love this early espionage spam. Yeah, I am pretty ruthless with that. They should use the hide command early, just to not piss. And maybe.
Multi.
Lavi. Multi.
On the other hand, I is pretty much active with the diplomacy, and force you to suffer the diplomacy spam. Yeah. They are economists, so they probably get bigger bonus. Maybe it was just because it's a different time. Okay. Everyone relaxed around my chickens, even other chickens, and they should be not relaxed. And actually I have no issues with the current game, other than the UI is currently not that great looking. And the background, yeah, there should be something maybe in the starting menu to choose. I will maybe prefer the black one, so you can see the stars and the ships very clearly instead of this distracting one. And yeah, the diplomacy, the art, I produce plenty of complaint about art before in my other video that just not recorded well, so I'm not really keen on repeating it, but I will tell that when the art is pretty good, it's also trying to be photorealistic, kind of, and the descent of aliens is, well, alien. But sometimes the things just do not fit, like the beers, and you will see the invasion combat is pretty silly with the chickens and jumping around. But overall, nobody played this game for graphic, so even I don't really feel that it's an important part of the game, but still I will miss the diplomacy screen. You can see the different chicken. Okay. And these guys sent ships to secure the systems, even if they can't colonize it at once, because they are outside the range, colonization range, or maybe there is not. And yeah, I am surrounded by not colonizable worlds, and the years are coming around. So I'm handling this pretty well.
Ada. Povas.
Yeah, and if you have tech, the eye will.
De. Morgau.
As you can see, it's changed color. The red is angry and the yellow is not angry and the green is happy. And sadly, that's it. You don't see the angry Merker or angry Siron chick throwing tantrum at you. And yeah, and well, the previous game were pretty much better, but for my eye, I am boxed, and yeah, this one is pretty much expanding, and I am boxed by they produce features that are pretty cheap and pretty good for Alkari because they have bonus to defense rolls. And there is chicken versus Pulrati. And there is Pulrati. And I have full information from them, which before wasn't real, and you can have fog of war on the planets. And yeah, they're getting a little angry, but not so much.
Mavi. Use. Multi.
As you can see, it's red now, but yeah, I broke out with the beers. Did I? I probably have tried packed with them. So, yeah, this. If you're familiar with the game before, the original one, it has Galactic News Network that have some robots, and well, that is why I prefer no lore over too much lore, because before it was some remnants of the previous civilization, and they have means to acquire information of new other growing races, but now you have specific race AJC, and they have info that even my military don't have, so yeah, it sometimes too good is no good, sometimes too much is worse than too less, but hey. And the sound effects are not that great either, but it's minor complaint. I can always mute them. But fuck. It's also strange that we have. Yeah, it's another issue. In the original game, if you don't have range with they don't have range with your planets, communication was not possible. So yeah, the ships will be fighting, say with these guys, but if they don't have range to my planet, I will not communicate, and they are outside me. And I will communicate with them, but the same will go for this and this. But I have no range of communication, no courier ships or something, and I can't communicate with them. So with communication we cut off, and as you can see, I can communicate with them. Maybe they have alliance with somebody. No. And another thing that I can check the technology from the screen, which isn't great. But hey. So yeah, hand lasers are great. And as you can see, it's a civilization almost, with technology exchange. And in the original game, the IE wasn't really too keen to share technology, which I think it was reasonable. And now it's everything exchange with everything, which is not great. No great system. The hoarding technology and sharing it only with close allies, if ever, if any, or maybe even not, was better, much better. And now it's just brokering technology. Yeah. So is the few complaints. The background, which is minor. The exchange of technology, which is minor, because it affects gameplay. And also can lead to the typical civilization cheap progress of technology, when you can broker one tech for few, with few allies, I mean aliens. And yeah, it's been very fast progress in research, which is not that great, especially with the D6 system. And well, art and music, or rather lack of music, and the diplomacy spam and diplomacy screen. There are also that you can check the technology from intelligence, where you should. Of course, I remember most of this, what happened, and you can also go and check on my minute. But still, it's not great. Could be better. So, hey, thanks for watching this, and be aware of the game and that it's going rather good. Progress is noticeable, and well, so see ya later, maybe in another video of another game, or maybe even about the remnants of the Precursor, if it just become better. The combat, ship combat, is still not in the game, but it will be. Unless the Americans piece their NSA of CIA and get assassinated, which I hope will not happen. Yeah, at last, for the sake of the game. So, thanks for watching, and see ya.